So people ask me, Don Kryptonium, is it too late to buy Juno? Don Kryptonium, is it too late to get an airdrop for what Don Kryptonium says? It's always too late, and it's always too little. It's too late to buy a Bitcoin at 8 cents. It's too late to buy an Ethereum at 50 cents. It's too late to mint an ape for 0.08 Ethereum. It's too late for something. Always. But in all seriousness, how the fuck should I know? Do I look like a fairy tale to you? How the fuck should I know if it's too late or not too late? I can't predict the future. I know you think I can. I cannot predict the future. That's why you go to watch these other YouTubers who predict the future for you, but they always predict it wrong. But all you care is to predict the future. Like, if they tell you that's how it is, you believe that. So, Don Kryptonium is going to discuss the airdrops. What to do, because people do ask, and seriously, there were people messaging saying, Don, I saw you talking about Juno at $8 and I didn't buy. I hate myself for this. I say, don't hate yourself for this. You see, we all do these mistakes, and I tell you more. Like, did I know that, like, you know, on Sunday, February the 6th, Juno will hit $30? I didn't know. All I talked in this video is like, hey, I like this project. I like it. That's all I was talking about. I didn't know. So I'm very grateful for the price performance. I'm very grateful for compounding the staking rewards, but don't hate yourself for it, because Don Kryptonium missed many things himself, and that's life. We miss things. We always too late. We always put too little into something because we don't know. But I'm still grateful. I'm grateful for the gains I made. I'm grateful for the airdrop I've got. That's the way to be. Will I miss on the things? Of course I will miss on the things. Of course. My friends talk to me, oh, I saw, like, I really missed on that, but I missed on other things they were recommending. So, like, I will address people. Is it too late? What should you do? Okay? And I can't tell you this because I'm not a financial advisor, and apparently, like, you cannot say that, right? So this is not financial advice. Let me adjust the sharpness here more. So this is not financial advice, but I will try to be rational and explain my thinking, and hopefully this sort of thinking will help some people maybe get some airdrops in the future, which I don't know if they will be valuable. Like, my Neta airdrop is now valued at like 50,000, absolutely bonkers, right? But I'm still Don Kryptonium. I'm still here, down to earth. So people do really ask, is it too late to get the airdrop? So basically, no one knows the future. There's some airdrops that is announced, but there is some that is not announced, right? And I don't know how much money you have, and I don't know what's your risk tolerance, because I cannot really recommend you something. I cannot tell you, hey, buy the Atom now at $30. Well, I myself, I bought it at $3, right? So it's very different. It's very different thinking. Is the risk reward different? Like, back then, it was actually very risky because everything was going to shit. It was like the beginning of the pandemic. And I was like, well, it whether go to zero or it's beginning of bull market. That was my thinking, okay? That was it. Now, I don't know. I don't have more money to put into crypto. I have money in the crypto. That's what I manage, right? But so if people ask me, should I buy now? Like, I really don't know what's your money, like how much you have. So, like, I will tell you, give you completely like low key sane over here maybe. So sort of what could one do? Not as the financial advice, but let's say someone has $2,000 and they are like, hey, I don't want to miss on the airdrops, right? I don't want to miss on the airdrops. And I tell you, it doesn't work like this, because I saw the people like, hey, I just take Juno, where I claim my Neta airdrop, bro. Like, the fact that you staked 500 Juno now doesn't mean you're gonna get suddenly thousands of dollars worth of new token. That doesn't work like this, okay? That doesn't work like this. You are too late to this part of the party. So if someone has a lot of money, they can figure it out, right? But let's say there are probably people who have like maybe $2,000. What would they do? They want to get exposure. Like, should I buy? I don't know. But if they really want to get exposure, it's worth to suck milk from the all teats there, right? So you don't want to suck from one teat, from few different teats. You want to suck it. So, for example, if like this, and this is not much money for you, you are like, hey, that's my fuck you money, right? Like, no, fuck you money means like a lot of money. That's my money, like, I don't care. Then maybe like, it's worth to give like, put $500 into staking Atom, which would be like 15 atoms, right? Not much, like a little bit more, which is enough usually to get the airdrops, right? So for example, with the Stargaze, this would give person like around 2,500 stars, which is worth at $1,500 right now. So it would be triple worth that staked Atom. Will this airdrop happen? I don't know, but it seems like a good idea, right, to do if you would expect the airdrops. Then another like $500 would be worth to put maybe to liquidity on some exchange, which is like Osmosis. Probably like the best pool there is like, if you don't have much money, like go with the basic stuff like Atom Osmo, because it's most likely to give any airdrops. But not sure if you will make fortune, but with the airdrops, that can be beneficial. And then the other 1,000 could go to like other teeth, right? So you would stake Juno, because the Juno is all separate ecosystem, and I will talk about this because maybe there will be projects dumping airdrops to the Juno stakers. So then the same amount that one would stake to Atom could stake Juno, right? Another $500 stake Juno, and then another $500 providing liquidity on the Juno swap, right? So the pool may be Juno/UST, because the fiat on ramp or stable coin or on ramp is like really important shit, and this should be highly incentivized pool. So I would believe this person would be able to compound high rewards, right? So that's how I would do if I would have $2,000 that I want to put in the Cosmos ecosystem. This is like 4 different pools, let's say, I would put to sack from maximum teats, right? But what if one have $1,000? If you have only $1,000 saved, go travel. But then, what? So what I said, Atom, 15 atoms, 20 Juno, little bit liquidity Osmosis, little bit liquidity on Juno swap. So, I will talk about Juno network. You see, I've been really lucky to get not lucky. Some people don't like this word. So I was fortunate. I was privileged to get the airdrop, right? So, what the airdrops work, if you support the certain ecosystem, whether via staking or whether this is via providing liquidity, these projects that they built in the ecosystem like to do the airdrops later. And this was a little bit different with Ethereum, because you had like a year ago you had like plenty ERC20 tokens dumping, but the culture of the airdrops is not something that Ethereum is known for. So these were like seed investors. And in opposition to this, you see Juno as the token was never sold. It was airdropped token. Despite the very high value now, it was just the airdrop. And it's kind of exists this idea in the Juno ecosystem that people seem to like to do airdrops, because it's easily bootstrapping the liquidity at the start and usage. So I would expect there is a chance that the projects that built on the Juno network will be actually airdropping to Juno stakers or Juno liquidity providers. So if someone would have like 1,000, you still want to maximize that and suck from the both teats. I would believe there could be more airdrops within the Juno ecosystem than within the wider Atom staking for Cosmos Hub. I might be wrong. So, for example, there's upcoming airdrop for Juno swap decks, right? If people stake Juno, Atoms, or many other tokens, they will get airdrop the raw token by Juno swap decks. And also people who already provide liquidity on Juno swap decks, like here, right? You can provide liquidity. They also will be able to get the airdrop. So if someone has $1,000 and like, look, I want to throw that shit into crypto, then maybe $500 into staking and $500, I'm sorry, for liquidity providing like Juno UST. I think it will be really hot pool, highly incentivized. And it gives you nice hedge because half of it is in US dollars, so you will make half as much from movement of the price of Juno, but you will lose also half as much, right? So you suck from two teeth, staking teeth and liquidity providing teeth. You might be airdrop plenty of shitcoins that will build on the Juno. So not all the projects will be airdropping, because for many projects you don't need the token. For many projects that you don't need the token, they will do the token and speculate on the price, and some maybe will need the token. Maybe Juno Mint will have the. I don't know. But if they will, quite high chance it will be airdropped to Juno stakers and Juno liquidity providers, right? Chain monitor, I don't know what's that, but like, you see, there might be like the centralized name services building, they will not have token, at least they don't plan, so there will be no the airdrop. Maybe Disperse will come with something at some point and they will do the airdrop. So this is your answer. Like, what if you really want to do it, you try to put a little bit in staking and a little bit in liquidity providing, and don't expect that much, but something might happen and these airdrops might exceed the value of your previous holding at first. But make sure you suck from at least two teeth. The question could be, what if I'm poor motherfucker and I have only $300? Go for a nice dinner, or maybe don't even spend on outside food, or if that's the money, but go to the shop, buy yourself nice pasta from good flour, Italian, make some nice spaghetti at home, buy yourself nice coffee, beans, grind it at home, and just experience life. Eat good food, experience the taste of it, the moist of the food, the texture. Experience the different flavors that freshly brewed coffee has. If you have just a few $100s, that's way better investment than like trying to speculate on crypto, honestly. Maybe the investment could be also buy yourself a microphone and start making stupid content, because you might not make money from it, but you can have the satisfaction and you might be able to talk to some people online. So this is it. Remember, it's always too late. It's always too little. Don Kryptonium's out.